So, hi everyone, welcome my hashtag oldies, nothing to do with age, it's how long you've been hanging around, and welcome if you're a newbie. It's bloody Baltic in this wee office of mine, so, but I probably will still be here a while, but I'm just letting you know if you hear me shivering, that's why I normally put the heater on, like to warm it up before I come in, but I just felt spontaneously guided. Right, so if you're new, everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy, meaning that the way I approach every video is going to have something to do with whoever this is going to make sense to. On a Monday, I like to do Mediumship Monday, but I already filmed that on Thursday and I've already published it, and I hadn't even watched it back until today. And but obviously, I was meant to watch it back today because of the synchronicities. So yeah, you can just watch that yourself. I done it, but well, differently in the sense of it was a bit different. Just I normally like to do my mediumship when there's people there, but I mean I do it like that now and again. But anyway, I think it felt different because it was a live stream, so I couldn't just pause it. You see, if I was doing it on this, I could pause it, but yeah, you can see yourself. But I mean, all I know is like hopefully it finds whoever they're going to make sense to, because there was quite a strong theme. Um, Definitely there was all this stuff about Elvis, and then I pulled two cards with Grace on it, and then I just realised I'm playing someone on Scrabble called Grace. I was like, that's, and also it was quite funny. Like you know what I mean? You can rematch someone, and then if it's even a real person, because they're definitely AI. Like the most of them are AI, but I'm playing the same person twice. So it was like basically, the name Grace is really standing out to me. So however that makes sense to someone, you'll see on the when I done the live, it was because I done it unlisted, right? So it was a live stream, but it was unlisted in case you're like, oh, I didn't see it. Um, yeah, I just I instantly, because I've been talking about Elvis, when I saw the word Grace, I was like, oh, Graceland, right? You know what I mean? I don't even know, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I kind of know, but I was like, anyway, whatever it means to someone. But it could mean different. It could mean even different things about than what it means to me. Because the point is, it's not meant to make sense to me, so I'm just delivering the messages. Um, and also, I've said I'm going to go live 8 till 8, right? But we'll just see, because if you're watching this, well, I don't know. You could either be watching this before or after I've done it, if I've even done it. And the only reason I'm saying that is because it's the full moon today, except it's technically not until just before 10:30 at night UK time. So it's the build up to the full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Cancer is hashtag all the feels. It deals with all the themes I've been talking about all week, so I can't be bothered going into it. But biggest one being, well, I suppose I'm gonna mother healing, family, can be soul family too, ancestral stuff, trauma. It's feelings, so you can just be completely in your feels. So um, and also Mondays are connected to the moon, and the moon rules Cancer. So this is a really, this is a really, really strong moon day. So you could be extra in your feels, including me. So we'll just see. And the reason why I'm like, oh God, I hope I'm going to be fit for that, because I'm quite excited to do it, or rather I was, is like it would really just be better if I was kind of up to doing that, like, to doing the live streams, like, tomorrow and Wednesday. And I'm sure it'll be fine for Wednesday, but basically I was up really early today after not having much sleep, because there was a couple of things that needed fixed around the house, and that was the only time the guy that was going to fix stuff could come. So, and yeah, I was just blaring away at him, and I've just stayed awake, like I haven't went to sleep basically. So because I kind of figured, I was like, if I can just stay awake, but I couldn't get back to sleep anyway, which is quite rare for me because I love my bed. Like I can, that's the thing. I can't sleep at night when I'm meant to go to sleep, but when it comes to sleeping the day away, I can do that and no bother. Like, do you know what I mean? Um, but obviously that's why it's good to be back to work, so that I can actually do that, or Depends which way you look at it. I still can. And then work at night. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. So, I pulled this card obviously off camera, but I found it interesting that it mentions the moon with it being the full moon. So, we'll see what it means to you. There can be suffering in recognising what lights up your heart and then doubting whether it is possible to manifest it. Our Lady knows what will help you break through spiritual inertia, freeing yourself into fulfillment. That which seems impossible to change shall be overcome, not through force, but through perseverance, trust, and devotion. Believe in her as she believes in you, and all shall fall into place. So I've been drawn to lots of cards today about manifesting miracles, which is what I'm all about helping people do on this channel and in general and in personal sessions definitely, but like anyway. So, but yeah, just loads of stuff about manifesting miracles coming through. 13 is the connected to the divine feminine, the goddess as well, and with it being a full moon, that is also divine feminine energy. So basically very strong divine feminine energy coming through today. And like I said, we'll just see. But if I haven't went live today, what I'll do is I'll go and I'll edit the post where I said I was going to go live. And if for any reason anyone has paid in advance, they don't tend to do that, to be honest, or you don't tend to do that. But if anybody has paid in advance for the individual one, then I can just catch up with you later on in the week when I'm live, if that's all right with you, or I can just refund it. It's very easy to refund. I just click refund and the exact same amount that you sent gets sent back. So and yeah, but like I said, most people don't do that. They just wait until I'm live. They're pulling me the word mediumship on a card box over there, so I think they're saying, no, Claire, you will be doing it. So, and then they pulled, that's hilarious. My eyes got pulled to mediumship on a card box, and then they pulled my eyes up to live session, because it's on a notice board up there for me to keep me right what I'm doing. And right enough, how interesting. That wee thing that's on my wall, I have got that on Mondays at 8 o'clock I do a mediumship live stream. So I think, although I wrote that I'm talking like ages ago, that might even be from like last year, and only done it a few times. It's like they want me to get back to that schedule that I've written. Very interesting. But we'll just see. Like I said, if I'm not live, I'll have good reason for it, and it's because I'm just totally wiped. So, but I'm feeling tired just now, because like I said, I'm running off not a lot of sleep, but what I might need to do, oh my god, and I'm yawning, is I might need to have a wee cat nap, and then it just means I want to try and stay awake so that I can sleep, and then maybe I'll have a chance at getting up early, you see, because I got like, it might sort out my sleep, but we'll just see. Blah 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 blah. Let's get some of these. So, oh my god, you're fucking, I'm mind blowing. Look at the card that just leapt out. That is the one. That is the one I pulled earlier. Also, I've not got a cough, so someone watching this, you really need to speak your truth. November could be significant, or the 11th of January, which was a couple of days ago, or the 11th of February, which is upcoming. It could be the 11th of any month, but that's just what's sticking out to me. But also, yeah, like I said, I've not got a cough, and I just felt like, I don't know, it just came over me there. And I feel you really need to speak your truth about something that your third eye has been open to. So, in other words, something that you couldn't see before, you now see clearly. And I feel you feel a strong need to talk about it. So, whoever that's for, whatever that's about, but you're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles that allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So, yeah, again, you just heard me go on about that. That's the card that I'm in. I saw that one earlier, and now it's left out again, and then it's talking about manifesting miracles here. So basically, it's a strong time of manifesting miracles. And actually, I'm feeling maybe that's what it's about. The 11, it's because that was the 111 portal. So they've got that, and that was Saturday, wasn't it? So, yeah. So I feel, what is that about? That is so weird. Like, I feel very short. I feel very short of breath, but now don't worry, this is not me. I'm taking on somebody's feelings, so maybe somebody is short of breath out there, either anxiety or actual asthma. By the way, when I've got more energy and I can sit and do it, I'm going to do a healing. I've got a wee list here. I want to do one for asthma. I want to do one for arthritis, or at the top of my list, because these are the things I've seen the most with like personal clients, and yeah. Anyway, what does it say in the bottom? Yeah, see what I mean? That's so weird. I've went really short of breath all of a sudden. Unless I'm going to be picking up on. God, I'm not doing mediumship Monday yet, guys. This is just meant to be a video for. Unless I'm picking up on someone that's short of breath, that, you know, in the spirit world, that they had problems that way. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you're on a path of growth. So maybe you're on a path of growth of speaking your truth, because there's all this blue is really talking about speaking your truth. What does that say? Because that's just kicking about. Oh yeah, look, that was like face down. You're flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So in other words, you're ascending. So you're ascending the bullshit. That looks like what she's doing. You could also be a he, you could be a she, you could be a he, whatever. But yeah. See what I mean about the way I'm channeling it? I sound like I'm being moany, don't I? But it's just the energy. Yeah, they're pulling me the 2 of swords now. I'm not even needing to shuffle. They're just pulling my eyes all over this desk. Look, like you're no longer at a stalemate, because this says being unable or unwilling to make a decision. A stalemate, pretending there's no problem. I feel you've made a decision, and you could have been at a stalemate for a long time, but you've made a decision, and you can see clearly now, and like you're not, but basically you're not burying your head in the sand about whatever that's about, and you want to speak your truth, and now's the time to manifest that coming about. Now let's shuffle these, because I showed you that. So if I am live tonight, which is really funny, because I'd imagine if I've done that, you'll see this after, which is quite funny. Unless I do just put this way, if I'm all set to go and everything, I might put this out like an hour before or something, but I can't see me getting around to it. It just really just depends. I might. But if not, I'll have already done it, or like I said, I haven't, and I'll see you the next time I'm up to it. So, because basically, if you've been tuning in to like, well, if you tuned it into all the lives, because I've done like 3 a day, then fucking hell, you're a real trooper, and thank you for your support and tuning in. But whatever you tuned into, when I get guided to do lives back to back like that, you know, if it's not kind of like something that I'm going to be doing all the time kind of thing, it's always because it's like there's a special energy going, like, you know, it's a light code active. Everything I do is a light code activation, but it means it's a really big activation going on for the people that tune in, and that's absolutely what that was leading up to the full moon. And I've just noticed it got to 13 minutes there too, which today is the 13th, the full moon. So that's why I'm saying I might not do live streams this week, or I might sort of show up kind of midweek, or even just do it Thursday, Friday. Because that is a lot of energy on top of client sessions and stuff like that. So we'll just see how it goes though. That's why I'm doing these. Basically, I'm going to do this for Monday, and I think I might just do the themes all in this one video. And then I think I might film tomorrow's and Wednesdays too today, before, like, so that and then that way you've got videos to watch, and then I'll get back to doing the live streams later. But I don't know, because I do want to catch some of the Leo Moon. That's my favourite. But we'll just see. Right, so I'm just going with what I'm guided to do. So if I'm live though, I'll use these cards, because these are beautiful Mother Mary cards. And if you're new here, I work with Mother Mary in everything that I do. I'm either channeling very gently Mother Mary love and energy, which is what many people need, male, female, regardless of age, because of the mother wounds that seem to be coming up for people. And I've had loads of synchronicity with that. Well, you've just seen what I've channeled last week. That one that was very toxic, unfortunately, spoke to loads of people. So I'm sorry if you're one of the people that spoke to. And But we'll just see what comes through tonight, you know. It would be nice if some of the mums in spirit or grandmas want to come through with some nice messages for people, but equally it could just be any females in spirit, and we'll let the guys come in too. We'll not like put a, and also it's not a guarantee that anyone will turn up from the spirit world. It could just be messages that need to come through for people from your guides, so we'll just see. Anyway, what's some other mini card for everyone? Give me one for the Divine Feminine Collective and then the Divine Masculine. Bearing in mind this can be your own inner feminine and masculine. So give us one for the feminines. Our Lady of Truth. You may hide the truth of what you feel for the fear of what might come of your honesty. That could be connected to what I just said about, you know, you're not burying your head in sand. Yet the heart needs truth like the lungs need air. Truth heals. It can create intimacy. There's that word again from last week. It can set you and another free, allowing you to let go. Your heart truths are a source of empowering guidance and worth the time and effort to know what is true for you now. So if you're the feminine, what is true for you now? What truth do you need to speak to the world in general, or to whoever it is you need to speak your truth to, whether it be twin flame, karmic energy, or just any regular old Joe out there. Someone might be called Joe, male or female, for me to say it like that. And there might be something about intimacy there. And yeah, and also if you're the Divine Masculine, male or female, that is about you listening to your feelings as well. And speaking of Divine Masculine, male or female, what have we got to go with that? And remember, the full moon's what illuminates all the rest, yes. And also Cancer is the sign of rest and sleep, which is why I said in the post, like, depends how sleepy I am, how long that's going to be. But like I said, really, if I'm going to show up at all. So, although you may judge yourself for not having done enough, Mother Mary knows the struggle you've been enduring. Even the earth requires rest in order to replenish and continue her great work. Suspend your activity and any self-judgment and let go. In rest, miracles take root. There's miracles again. But I suppose Mother Mary is about miracles. That's who I create the miracles with, I would say, along with whoever wants to take part. Ready to blossom at the best moment, but then that fits with that card that's still sitting there. There's something happening here, especially for the masculines. This is on the masculine side. Trust yourself in divine timing and be good to yourself. So only you'll know whether this is the magical moment for you to allow your wishes to be fulfilled and go for it, or whether you're tuning in more to there's something you want to do, but you're tired just now, you need to rest and heal. Like I said, whether you're male or female, only you'll know what's in the bottom. Our Lady of the Rose Crown. You're crossing a threshold in your life. You've been readying yourself for this, likely without fully realising it. That's all tying in, isn't it? It's all fitting together. It's like, because if that's for your feminine and masculine, that's talking about, I forgot what that card says now. That's hilarious. I honestly have forgot what the feminine's one was. See, I think I'm going to need a nap. If I'm going to do this tonight, I'm going to need a nap. Whatever that said, and rest, basically. And then it could take years of preparation to approach such a point in one's path. Our Lady watches over you with all-knowing tenderness and fierce protection. Archangel Michael's protection too, that's those cards, and that's also one of my main guides. Only what you need shall come to you. Spiritual testing shall give way to deep peace and sacred fulfillment. Wow. Yeah, definitely feeling that one. You could have been preparing for this for years, like whatever this is, like, so to speak some kind of truth, or again, that's clearly, because this is a twin flame channel, that could be about anything, right? It could be about anything, but I feel for a lot of people, this is about like masculines that have held their feelings in for years, that are going to speak their truth at some point. It doesn't need to be real time. This could be fucking months or years away from when I'm saying it. 1919 though is the sun card times 2. So let's now get, because God, it is so weird how, like, as soon as I start talking, it's like I haven't got the energy to even film this. But like I said, when I do the live stream, it's different. A different kind of energy comes over me. Usually when I do these too, but I definitely think I need a nap. Right, give us a card for the feminine. I might not read from the book, Card for the feminine collective. Oh, oh my god, I don't see this one too much. It's the Hierophant, but look at, like, very unusual picture. And in the one that I published on yesterday, there was a lot about fertility. So again, whether this is literal or new beginnings, yes, I feel the feminines are like, I'm not following the status quo. I'm not made to do that. I'm Aquarius, Uranus vibes. I do what I want. As long as I'm not hurting anyone and I'm being a rebel with a cause, I'm planting seeds of the new earth. I'm not going along with the status quo. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. And that could also be, so that's the feminine's vibe, but that could also be the masculine's feminine side. I'm no longer following the status quo and I'm doing my own thing. So how it goes within you. And the masculine, we have, very interesting, we've got the Fool, but it did come out in reverse, to be fair. But look, that came out the other day. Remember, that came out just really towards the end of the week. So I feel like, and I love that it's got tickled by the free spirit, and I was going on about rebel with a cause, very Aquarius vibes actually. Like, so the muse too, the muse is always very, like, you know, that always comes through about that you're each other's muse, really. But a lot of the time when I'm channeling divine masculine messages, that the divine masculine uses the feminine as an inspiration for their healing. Well, when they get to that point, you know, before that, it's like, it's fuck knows what they think. Well, I do, because I work with masculines all the time, but you know what I'm saying, I can't, see what I mean, I've not got the energy to be going into all the ins and outs of the shit that I say day in, day out. But yeah, masculines, just be aware that, you know, you could be delaying a new beginning yourself through procrastination, stalling your own fear, or circumstances could be preventing new beginnings. So only you'll know what that's about. But very interesting, we've got the radiant feminine on the back. So yeah, that's very clear. There's delayed beginnings to go towards the feminine for the masculine. Or within yourself, you could be avoiding your feelings, actually. For some reason I'm getting that, because I've just picked it up at the labyrinth as well. But also, right, do you know what I'm getting from this? I've never actually seen that deck, card. That's beautiful. I feel this is about, like, I just heard the line from Labyrinth, this film, "You have no power over me." And I always, well, I don't always, but a lot of the time, that when she says that to David Bowie, I always think it's like standing up to, like, a controlling parent or something. It's like, you know, so I'm wondering if that's tying in with, like, that channeling about, yeah, I think that might be. It doesn't need to be about a parent, it's anyone. Like, you have no power over me. Like, just if someone's had power over you, like, it could be a lover, a friend, a boss, whatever. The Sun, yeah, it's time to be happy and step into your divine masculine energy, reclaim your power, and be like, you have no power over me. Yeah, I'm not being funny, but I'm like, I don't know how long I could stand here and do this. Wait a minute, I'm being a bit dramatic, haven't I? You'd think it was a Leo Moon already. I'm going to get those other cards and we'll just sort of call this. Right, so we've got a wee mixture of cards. So, like I said, I will clearly need to go for a wee nap if I'm going to do this live stream, or I just don't know. There is a chance I might not. I might not do it. That's why I don't usually post. I just see how I'm feeling. So maybe that's a bit of a, every time I do that, I'm always like, yeah, that's, you know, that's why I don't do it. But we'll just see. I've not thrown in the towel just yet. Right. Give us a card for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Inner Child. You know the way, trust your intuition on this journey. So Divine Feminine, you know the way, trust your intuition like you have done all the rest of the time. Stags are often a sign of Divine Masculine energy. So this could be you sensing your divine masculine, or having to listen to your own inner divine masculine at this time. Making quick decisions, taking action, putting boundaries up, whatever one applies. It doesn't need to be all at the same time. Divine masculine energy, or your own divine masculine energy if this is speaking to you. We have spend time in nature. That comes out a lot for masculine energy. Spend time in nature. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. So divine masculines or divine feminine masculine side. I mean, famous last words, but I actually really did mean to do that today, but I just didn't. I didn't manage because, like I said, because I was up early. It was kind of like a loose kind of promise to myself, but I'll definitely be getting out tomorrow. Yeah, so anyway, let's quickly see what these are about. I'll just glance over them. Maybe even the first one, because the sex one? Where did that come from? Good lord. The second one. There's no mistakes around here though. Somebody's got actual energy on the brain. Right, let's see. The sex one, that's funny. You know the way. In this life, there will be many voices telling you the right way to go. They can be confusing and sometimes contradictory, pointing out all the intersecting paths that you could take. Oh my god, what is this about paths? Somebody's been getting led here, there, and everywhere, maybe even down the garden path. Just know that this life is yours and yours alone. No one else can tell you the path that is yours to walk, for only you know the way. So that feels, again, very strongly speaking to divine masculine's feelings. This is the feminine card, but that's the divine masculine's feelings, so remember that. But also feminines, beware of that as well. But again, it doesn't really feel like I'm going to speak in many divine feminines, because divine feminines at this point that I try, it's like, just try telling the divine feminine what to do. No, we trust our intuition. Do you know what I mean? Males and female ones. And the masculines do too when they catch up to this point. So in addition, this card may also mean that you might need to listen to your inner voice now regarding a future decision. But again, if that's tying in, that looks like there's a decision being made here. So it's about you knowing that you've made a decision, not being swayed away from it. Take some time to reflect on the voices that you might have been listening to. Is there one that is drowning out your own? Oh, wow, shit. So you see, that thing that I said about Labyrinth is really going to speak to, even if it's just one person, there's a voice that is drowning out the voice of your own. And again, that could be a controlling parent, a controlling anyone in your life, a controlling someone that's got too much to say. But typically, it usually is something like, someone that's had a huge influence in your life anyway. And it doesn't feel like for the better in this, what I'm picking up on. Again, it doesn't mean that that's with everything, but with something, it's like you know how you feel, so don't let other people tell you how you feel. How does it feel to listen to your deep inner knowing? Do you feel a sense of empowerment when you trust yourself and your intuition? And typically this, no, I don't know why, I can't talk, guys, I'm so tired, this is hilarious. You're getting an insight of what I'm like when I've no any fucking sleep. Yeah, basically get into nature, yeah, and I know, I'll take that on board too. Right, what does this say? That just fell in the shot. Steady progress. So maybe you're making progress when it comes to following your own path and listening to your own heart, or whatever that's about. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made, and remember and love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making in the world through your thoughts, feelings and actions of love. That fell in the shot. Let's give them a wee shuffle. Give us a card for the divine feminines. Again, you don't need to resonate with all of it, of course. It can just be bits and bobs speaking to whoever, especially because it's a Monday, and because I call it Mediumship Monday. It's so funny, like even when on a Monday, if like I'm speaking to people like like in the physical, it's quite funny how like they talk through me, and like that, the spirit world really talk through me like big time, basically any time, but on a Monday, because I've called it that, it happens even more so. It's hard to explain what I mean, but like even when I'm not doing this, like I've really noticed it today. Heart chakra and wedding. Right, fucking hell, I should have said that. I thought that's why, but that is so fucking weird. There's a lot of shit. Like, with the one that I filmed for Sunday, I was seeing all these things about weddings and engagement and stuff. And then, even when I watched that one back today, the same thing, stuff of, like, with that theme. So again, we can break down wedding engagement to be about union. So either way, it's about union. This could be about physical unions, but this could also be literal unions. But yeah, just a lot of energy with that coming through. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the centre within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, and we stand with perfect protection and guidance. Yeah, so only you'll know what speaks. Again, for a handful of people, this could be literal, but I'd say for the rest of people, it's about whenever a physical union or a reunion. But I'd say it's a physical union, so it's like, it's the biggie, it's like when you align. It's like the bit that I clipped from one of those ones that I channeled for, I think it was for yesterday's one, which I only realised when I was watching it back. I was describing sensing two people having a vision about a holiday, and then I pulled the marriage card. So you can tell by the way I'm channeling it, that actually I clearly was picking up on the holiday's probably a honeymoon. So I didn't piece it together when I was doing it, but I noticed that when I was watching it back. So it doesn't need to be that. It could be people going off on a wee holiday or something. And again, for people, this could be about an inner union, but I don't think so with this card because I rarely use that deck. And also, how interesting that she's on her own, by the way. So maybe this could be about inner union for some people too. Because, like, where's the felly? Do you know what I mean? Or the other woman. It could be same sex, but you know what I'm saying? Where's the groom? That's hilarious. That could be like, sisters are doing it. Like, get for themselves, like, get in a union yourself. How hilarious. Yeah, because that's the feminine's card and that's the masculine, the way I put it down. So you're getting in a union with yourself. It's like those fucking crazy stories you see all that were like, oh, I married myself. Do you know? But whatever. You get in a union with yourself is opening the masculine's heart chakra. Or this is happening within you. That's so funny. What's on the bottom? Fresh air, fucking hell. There's a strong message there about getting some fresh. Okay, I get it. This is definitely for me about the fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated airs generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Well, unless you're a hay fever. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Well, at least I did do that. Right. Where will we go now? Well, let's go with some tarot because we already pulled the tarot. If I can remember what have we got for the feminine then? Oh, interesting. It's more reversed, which holy shit would fit with what I've said in this. So we'll need to. It was like that sideways, right? But I'd say it's so. Right. The reason I'm saying holy shit is. So this is for the feminine, but remember this is the divine feminine, but this is the divine masculine's feelings as well. Empress in reverse would fit with what I've said about the thing out of Labyrinth, and this is mother wounds. So it doesn't, like, whoever this is speaking to, just bear in mind, we're just gonna, it's 33 minutes, so as well, divine masculine, that is forgiveness, Jesus energy. I actually just looked at 33. But also I see that as divine masculine. I feel this is going to, I feel this is going to speak to the people that one spoke to, the intense one the other day. Yeah, about an Empress in reverse. So like I said, whether that is about your own mum or a mother figure or a mother in your life causing you bother. Like, so again, just literally anyone with children, whether they're your children or whatever the deal is. Because when I say that, I mean, like, it could be a friend with kids that's a pain in the arse. But I mean, how's that? For most people, it's not going to be that. It's going to be something more closer to home. But yeah, Empress in reverse. But this could, for others, right, if none of that fits, this could just be you're not nurturing yourself. You're not feeling abundant. You need to take more care. You need to take rest. There could be fights, arguments, conflict, mind games going on. So can you see how that fits? A mother in reverse, basically an Empress in reverse, someone that's not very motherly and loving, is playing mind games. So however that fits. What else have we got here? Yeah, wow, tower moments. This is, oh my god, and secrets. Yeah, so I think there's going to be some kind of shocking revelations and secrets come to light on this full moon about mother figures, whoever that is, because whoever that is to each person, it'll be different for different people, and for some people it won't even be about an actual mother figure, but this is very full moon in Cancer, because remember, full moon in Cancer is the mother, so it is going to bring things to light. This can also be, this could be your trauma, like, because the feminine is like so, like the Empress upright, you can't get any, and also all this stuff about fertility. See what I mean? If it was upright, it'd be a different message, beautiful, new, abundant beginnings, but it was in reverse. So maybe that's what's meant to be happening. There's meant to be beautiful new beginnings. Even if it's just a beginning, it doesn't need to be literal pregnancies and stuff like that and children being born. It's like, this is like a, but there's no new beginnings, and there's shocking revelations. And with this particular deck of cards, that always reminds me of Twin Flames, because look, they're wearing, it's like a woman and a man wearing the same sort of mirrored clothes. Yeah, shocking secrets are coming out. That's definitely the thumbnail, by the way, for a Cancer full moon. Also crazy that the full, oh my god, there's loads of crazy synchronicity. It's the wolf moon. It's the wolf moon. Wow. Right, I need to get some, let's get some other cards. Let's get, oh yeah, Hearts, look, and Hearts Hidden Secrets just happen to be sitting here. Give us some more context for whoever that's speaking to. Yeah, so this could be your traumas coming up with the full moon too, because any full moon sheds light on your subconscious. So that's why it can be really, really intense, and you got to take a lot of care whatever sign it's in. But because it's in the sign of feelings and trauma and all the themes that I'm talking about, and I mean, I'm not being funny, but you could not, for me, talking about mother wounds and then shuffling these and that coming out, like that is the card of mother wounds. If it came up upright, it would just be about mothers, you know, and I was hoping that there would be a nice, lovely message coming through about mothers, and there still might if I'm live tonight. Fucking better be, but it's not. It's the same one coming out again about mother wounds, and I've already heard synchronicities even since then about like confirmation of others that are like, you know, having to set boundaries with literal mothers. Right. As well as that happening all the time in my personal sessions. So let's see. What have we got about this? Tell us something about this Mother in Reverse card. Oh my god. Divine Masculine in Reverse. It's a control, like literally what I said, because it's just God and the guy speaking through me. It's a controlling mother. A controlling mother. So whether it's your controlling mother or a controlling mother that you need to deal with, it is a woman that's too masculine. Like a controlling woman, you know, they're not, I just heard the word yielding. I would never normally use that word. I don't even know. It will be in the right context, but yeah, I'm going to change the word because it's like, but it's a mother that's not softening into that feminine energy. Could be very clingy. Look, holding on, obsessing, spying, right? I mean, so that's putting a total different spin on it. Now for some people it is your mother, right? For others, or it's however this fits, or it could be the mother of your person, whoever's listening. But for other people, that's like an obsessive mother, of children, that must be, because it's like, yeah, obsessive, holding on, spying, clinging, you know what I mean? And that would be a controlling energy. Right, tell us something about the Tower. Chasing thrills, excitement, good time. Sorry, I'm laughing because it's like that's screaming at me what that could be too. So remember, this is past, present, future. Like chasing a good time led to a Tower moment, and being, you know, linked to a controlling mother figure. And this could be a secret as well. If this is, look, pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn, cloudy, judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. So yeah, I think they're just sort of telling you about, look, when people are out of balance, they've been led down, and an ego, they've been led to, that's interesting, my two power animals are the wolf and the tiger, and there's the wolf and the tiger. So when they do that, and I know that a lot of you are linked to, you know, the either the wolf or the tiger. I've never met anyone actually that is both at the same, but you know what I mean. But basically, to me, that's just about feminine energy, masculine energy. So there's definitely a balancing of the feminine and masculine energy at this time. But I feel they're just telling you a little bit about in the past when people had cloudy judgment, they've got into things that have been difficult. Right, tell us something about the secrets bit. Yeah, that have led to an emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. And now somebody's healing from that. Self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. Yeah, look, they're telling you. Family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. So, wowzers. I mean, heavy message, but like I said, Cancer full moon is everything about the mother or literal birth or pregnancy. So, for some people, it could be that there's been like shock, unplanned stuff. Basically, that would definitely say that, like, you know, things that have been hidden with controlling people. That's it's not, doesn't necessarily need to be like a trap, but it could be for some. But it's like definitely something that wasn't planned there, right? Whether this is past, like I said, or more recent, or hopefully it's in your future. If you don't want this to happen, take note. But they're saying it's past because I pulled past life and the past karmic lessons. Yeah, so again, I don't think we need any more information about that. It's not for everyone, but I know it will be for some of you because of what I know from personal sessions. It's how, you know, how you've basically got attached to certain people. Okay, tell us, and that was all in the feminine energy, by the way. So, and that more felt like it was the masculine's feelings. So now I'm asking for the masculine. So I feel, again, this is like, not with that particular picture, but the Queen of Pentacles, to me, my first hit is always a money grabber. Now, Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful, abundant energy too, by the way, especially with this card. But it's like, I'm feeling masculines, there's something about being linked. Oh my God. Especially if it's tying on the other one. Sorry, I just scratched my chin with my own nail because some of my nails are really long. God, that's probably going to mean something, but fuck knows. I feel this has been attached to people through finances. Yeah, and that's the truth they're saying. So, that's the story we're going with just now. Some kind of truth and clarity that the masculine's bringing after being in Hanged Man, getting a different perspective and being heartbroken, healing trauma. This is so Cancer full moon. Healing trauma, pain, heartbreak. I feel like that could even be like, you know, a breakup with a Queen of Pentacles for some of the divine masculines. That's, you know, that someone's had to pause and heal from. Because that can be, yeah, or even a divorce, because that can be divorce as well. Yeah, that zapped your passion, zest for life, Queen of Cups. What's Queen of Cups, High Priestess in reverse? That's a manipulative woman. That would more be if it was reversed, but I just kind of feel because we've got the Queen of Cups. Oh my God, that's somebody that's appeared loving, nurturing, mothering. Basically, oh, I'm a lovely person. I'm running along the beach with no shoes on. I'm just a really lovely, kind person. And it's like, oh, High Priestess in reverse, done spell work. So, do you know what I mean? It's like somebody that wasn't as sweet as they made out. And then a masculine's like, I want to get the fuck away from this person. Because of this pair, that's like a karmic energy that puts somebody in a dark night of the soul, but not in the good way that twin flames do. Because look, we've got sadness and regret and stuck in your head. Yeah, that is definitely a karmic energy that appeared to be a dream and was a nightmare. that a person that you could, if you're this person, you quickly go away from them or try to put you through an ego death, sadness, regret, probably about, you know, picking a karmic energy over a feminine for a lot of people, kept you stuck, trapped in your head. Like I said, the person could have actually been doing stuff to keep you like that. This person might want to come forward to apologise for not seeing the divine feminine as the healing, guiding light. They want to come out from out the cold. They see you as a Nine of Pentacles if you're the feminine. They've went under Judgment Day. That's, yeah, had them in stress, trauma, sleepless nights, worry. This person's moving on from a situation. They're happy about that because look, that card's hilarious. To me, that's not, to me, that always feels like a karmic energy that's been told to beat it. Like, sorry to be so blunt, I do feel that, and that person's happy. Like, they couldn't see who they were. They caused nothing but stress, fights, arguments. King of Pentacles. See what I mean? Look, Queen of Pentacles. That's what I could feel. This could be like this could be, if it's not a divorce or a break, it's some kind of, I feel, a longer, like a more established relationship if it wasn't a marriage. But it's a committed relationship at some point, Queen and King of Pentacles, that led to no victory. And look, nothing but burdens. But now this person's balanced their energy. Yeah, look, after a false union, a false lover's union. Look at that. That's my favourite card, but it's in reverse. So it's like, yeah, look, this person tried to have a union with their own person, because that's the union card. That's the energy we bring in this channel. That would be the dream. That would be a true twin flame union. But it's not that. It's somebody, this is actually really interesting. I'm watching a film just now called Working Girl. So this could definitely be speaking to you if there was some kind of work, something going on with someone at work, or I don't know, you got into business with their own person or something. But in this film, she's the secretary and she's got aspirations to be like, just to better her life. They pull me up to the gold pineapple there too, so there's definitely unions coming in. And basically, long story short, the boss tries to pass off the secretary's work as her own because she's had really good ideas. And then also the funniest part about the film is that they're basically both seeing the same guy, but they're not sleeping with him at the same time because the other woman's out the country. But anyway, it's so basically I thought, why the hell am I watching this? But I knew it was going to have something to do with what I'm going to channel. It's particularly, so the secretary in this example is divine masculine, right? And divine masculine was settling for less than what they deserved because very early on in the film, the divine masculine, the woman comes back and catches her boyfriend, who's just a general creep, you know, like he's not talking to her very nice, and then she comes home and she catches him like at it with like a mutual friend, you know, like, I don't know, it's like someone in the neighbourhood or something. And then he's got the cheek to propose to her. So that's definitely a karmic relationship, do you know what I mean? And then what I don't like about that film too is her best friend, this could all, by the way, this is hilarious. It's not hilarious if this really happened to you, but this could really speak to someone's actual story. Because in that, her best friend keeps encouraging her to get back with the guy that's just cheated on her. So it's like, it's kind of like that vibe of like, there's not a lot of opportunities for us. And, you know what I mean? If somebody's, proposing to you and they want to be with you, like, can you not just forgive them for fucking up kind of thing? And it's like, no, like, get to fuck. I deserve better than that. You know what I mean? So, that's the vibe, because this woman's already, like, met this other guy. And also, anyway, but there's a whole storyline of I'm more thinking of the boss that's trying to, basically she's copying her work. So you see what I mean? It's pulling in the copycat stuff. So this could be somebody that's basically tried to, oh god, well, it feels like destiny swap stuff here again. It's like somebody that's tried to muscle in, is that the right word? Or somebody that's tried to take what's yours or what's destined to be yours. However that fits, whether it's to do with work or love or something. But she does get found out. But obviously that is her boss. So the boss is in a place of power. And she's basically saying, like, but she tries to get away with it being her own work, and it's not hers. She was taking the secretary's work. Anyway, it's a good film. But, yeah, secrets. See what I mean? Secrets, because the boss tries to pass off the girl's work as her own, and it's not. So this could be, when I'm saying work, I wonder if this could also be picking up on, like, people that, like, lift other people's online stuff. Like, what comes through fairly often, like, you know, like it's somebody that's trying to be you, and the secret comes out, it's like it wasn't their original work, they're stealing somebody else's content. And things are going to be happening fast here, fast travel, fast messages. Somebody couldn't see. So again, whether that's about work or love, I feel if it's about love, somebody couldn't see what was going on. But whatever that was, if that's about a karmic thing that someone was trying to pull the wool over, there's no passion, and there's going to be a huge tower moment that breaks it down, because the masculines in that group are focused on their 10 of Pentacles, building their finances, getting out of false unions. And yeah, and also it feels like I'm picking up now on a wave of masculines that are, they're there because they're the magician. You've went from the caterpillar, you're in the butterfly, and you're moving on, you're healing. After a time of sadness, trauma, sleepless nights, you're going for your wish fulfillment. Leaving the, you know, juggling in the past. And yeah, this again, that's someone that's been tamed. That's a divine feminine that's tamed the divine masculine. But I feel life has tamed the divine masculine. That line is not in their ego. That's somebody that's like, I went through a lot of shit. I just want somebody that's actually going to treat me right, and I'm going to treat you right, kind of thing. Yeah, Judgment Day. Yep. I want to come out from out the cold. Right, okay. Interesting messages. Yeah, look, someone that's held their love back. Compassionate, understanding, trustworthy. Yeah, King of Wands. Look, so that is not only a passionate man, but a man that's got a lot of love. But the King of Wands doesn't usually, you know, they don't speak it. But together, I'd say that's somebody that's coming forward with the passion and the love for the 10 of Pentacles. That could even be somebody that's really been putting the hard work in, and that's been their focus. Because that looks like a lot of, it's a nice card, but there's a lot of distraction in that card, and I always get pulled in on they two. I always think that looks like James Arthur or something. You know, I know he's got like red hair, but it's like style of his yeah, look, and they're like, what I need to do is I need to do this, this, and this, and then I can head for where I want to go. So he's taking his sweet ass time, this guy. Or it can be a divine masculine woman. But he's got his eyes on the prize. He's balancing his inner masculine and feminine. And it's completion of a project, but absolutely exhausted. Yeah, this is like karmic lessons being learned. So the way I channeled that was quite funny. I just totally go with the flow when I'm doing it. But it's like I feel, because this is 21, the World card, it's like someone has, well, whatever all these bits speaks to, it's like that's definitely like taking the route of karmic lessons, but now you've learned all the lessons that you need to learn. I'm also seeing that as like that's divine masculine, that's an exhausted divine feminine. So however you see it. But it's the end of a cycle. Right, what other cards? Because I'm like really needing an app. Let's use some of these too. What else do we need to know here? Just see what comes out. Give us a card for the feminine. Moving on, I feel that's about the divine feminines moving on. Accepting what is. Like, so for those of you that haven't heard from your masculine, you're like, it is what it is. I'm going to keep it moving. If they're coming, they're coming. If they're not, they're not. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, just surrender, accept where you're at. Keep holding space, praying for your person. The masculine is, coming in their strength. They've been humbled. That's the same card, by the way, if you didn't know that. Like, I know most of you will, but look, the lion and lamb too. The lion is on that card and the lamb's on that. Very biblical, very Mary Magdalene and Jesus. Yeah, there was no victory wherever the masculines have been. Or it was like short-lived victories. But we saw there wasn't really a lot of happy energy there, to be honest. It was all like fighting and burdens and cards. But I mean, that could literally be someone's path, fighting and burdens. Like, usually is a karmic relationship. Yeah, look, they just told us. 78 cards are shuffled and it came out again. There was no victory. There was no victory there. Could have literally just been financial stuff. Wolf moon, wolf again. This person does not want to be single anymore. They do not want to, or so, well, for somebody I did say it like that. So for that could be for the bachelor masculines, or female single. You know, this person doesn't want to be single anymore. They don't want to fight with the feminine. They don't want the burdens. They just want you. So that is definitely, so that's a wee message that came through for your masculine hasn't been caught up in a karmic committed relationship. The situation has been footloose and fancy free out there, not wanting to be tied down to anyone. But that's not how that guy looks. That guy's like, I don't want you to be single. I don't want to be single. I want you. Because that's an amazing lover's card too. Yeah, passionate messages, inspiration. This masculine's feeling creative. Getting together. Ace of Pentacles after being in Hanged Man. Healing. You could have been in could have been balancing your energy after some kind of injustice, but getting ready to move forward towards a twin flame because it's got the twin flames on it. Getting the downloads. That's when you're getting the same downloads. Look, I feel that's two people getting the same downloads. That's the Queen of Wands too. Otherwise, it's like this masculine's getting downloads about the passionate Queen of Wands. I also just saw the Exhausted card. Yeah, time of rest and healing and being sad and regretness, I just made up a word, is behind someone and they're rushing in. Fast movement. Yeah, someone wants to invest where they didn't before, so take what bits make sense to you, leave what doesn't. Remember, it's a general message. I'm tired as fuck and I'm just saying whatever comes out of my mouth when I'm looking at the cards because they're using me as a mouthpiece. That's how this works around here. And one of these cards wasn't with the rest. Let's see what it says. Possibilities. Free-spirited adventure risks. That feels like it ties on to when I said about the single ones. It's like this person, yeah, just wants peace now. It's like that feeling that you can still be a free spirit but also have a peaceful, loving, safe and not boring. Because I think people associate the word safe with boring. Like, a sacred, sexual, safe union is not boring. Again, does it look like that lover's card? You know, if I can find it again. You know, does it look like they're about to have a boring time? Anyway, you know that one. No, it looks like that's going to be fun to me. But whatever happens next. Peace and protection. The karmic cycles are over. Because feminines, you healed your heart and accepted it is what it is. I feel you've got everlasting love coming because that's what Emerald's about. Compassionate relationships, creativity, that's sacral chakra. You've manifested each other. This is an ancient connection, twin flame connection, balance. Yes, very sexual, like I just said, sacred sexual. Don't listen to people that say twin flames aren't always sexual, so they'll bullshit. I don't know where the fuck they're getting that from. It is a sexual union of masculine and feminine. Healthy boundaries, communication, fertility again, new beginnings, courage, heart healing, shadow work. Look, this feels like this is all the stuff that needs to go into a twin flame journey to become empowered. Yeah, literally, healing inner child and trust. That's hilarious. Literally all those cards. Look, you need to go through the karmic cycle, accept it as what it is, show love to yourself, then everlasting love gets attracted to you with the right person. You have to follow your creativity. Things start to manifest. You've got a past life connection, twin flames, very sacred sexual. You need boundaries with each other and with other people. And you need to communicate effectively for new beginnings. You need to have courage. You need to heal your heart. You need to face your shadow to become more empowered, inner child healing. And you need to trust. Amazing. I don't think there's much more. I mean, I didn't pull too many cards about the money and stuff. Wait a minute. Right, we'll use these ones, and I think I'm definitely going to have a nap. And so, like I said, sorry about that if I'm not, because I'm saying sorry, it's making me think I'm not doing this. But again, you always feel like that before you have a nap, so I'll assess after. But yeah, if you're watching this, I either done the live and I hope we had fun and I hope you had fun and all that jazz, And if I didn't do it, well, I'll see you when I'm next up to it. Or I'll see you next Monday. What have we got? We have Gemini, Sacred Messenger. Well, that's what I am, and that's what I've done here, and my work is done. But also Gemini, Twin Flames, Jupiter's in Gemini, luck, opportunity, expansion, but there's no such thing as luck, preparation, meet an opportunity, and perhaps this full moon, as it reached an hour exactly, is the time to manifest your new beginnings, because ones are about alignment, or communication is coming. You have to face the challenge head on. That sounds like what I already channeled. Look, that's like a masculine energy. So if you're masculine, or if you are the masculine, you're a man, you can just change this. But if you're feminine, keep it whatever. Look. Starts with a single step. It's a challenge. You don't know what comes next, but you're taking the risk. You've went through reason and everything. You're ascending. Look at all the balloons behind her. And it did say at some point, ascending. Could be birthdays as well. Soul clients and mentors. You could be getting help from people, or you could be attracting, you know, soul clients. You've learned from your past experience. Your perception's changed. I feel you've learned a lot from your twin flame, your mirror. And also look, it's Cancer full moon and she's at the sea, water, feelings. You've now got, the masculine's now got the vision. It's a challenge, because mountains to me are always my sign of a challenge. This is just shared visions I've been saying about. Like, twin flames are getting the same visions. Scorpio. And it's like you've alchemized, or you're in the middle of it, like being the alchemist, transforming your pain into power. Or some of you have done enough. Or look, the expansion. I did just use that word a minute ago. Some of you could also have this full moon in your 9th house. Yeah, Libra, harmonizer. Things are coming together. Things are balancing out. Yeah, in your everyday life. That's your work too. That's where the South Node's just moved to. Virgo. There's the Scorpio energy again, 8th house. So some of you could have Cancer in the 8th house. Or the 7th house, partnerships. The moon, and we're on the full moon, and they're having a full moon circle in that picture. The moon and the sun and the moon, divine feminine, divine masculine. The 12th house. That's about secret, like Mary Magdalene, Jesus connections. Like, you know, secret, yeah, like being a secret at first or something. Hidden. Sun and the moon, masculine, feminine. Right. But I'm fucking shattered, so whatever all these bits and bobs meant to you, and yeah, see you later.